gentlemen, you are watching Daily Market Review with me, Ismailova Slava, Grand Capital Financial Analyst. Let us, as usually, start with intraday Euro-USD. The push into fresh 8-month lows keeps Euro bears in control and brings the focus onto projected support at 1.3115. However, 1.3115 is a minimum target, and there is scope for 1.3000 and 1.276 this week as the medium-term down target gathers pace. Closing Monday's downside gap at 1.3384 is required to provide respite, but corrective upside risk is limited. Weekly chart Euro-USD trend is bearish. Now let us get into intraday USD-JPY. Monday's bearish engulfing candle puts pressure on trendline support at 76.51, following the rejection of 77.27. While corrective gains are limited to the 76.96 area, the greater threat remains to their downside, and a break below 76.51 would expose 76.10 and the all-time low at 75.94. Only a sustained recovery about 76.96 would open Monday's 77.27 high once again. Weekly chart used the JPY trend as range. Now let us get into intraday GBP/USD. Upgrades the decline of last week's 1.5715 bull trap high, and further weakness to 1.5375 is the immediate threat. The September 22nd reaction low at 1.5329 has become vulnerable and is likely to come under pressure this week, as long-term GBP bears are still on course for the 1.5000 level. Only a recovery above 1.555 would concern GBP bears opening 1.5599 and 1.5665. Weekly chart GBP/USD trend is bearish. Intraday USD Swiss franc. Monday's push into fresh 6-month highs opens from range lows at 0.9301 that have reverted to resistance. However, minimum trend USD bulls are still on course for meeting a 1.618 Fibonacci extension target at 0.9607, which is protected by 0.9465. Corrective weakness has limited scope to the 0.9078, 0.9129 conjunction area. Our weekly chart USD Swiss franc trend is bullish. Intraday Australian dollar, US dollar. Key support in the 0.9390 area is now within striking distance as your Australian dollar bears regain control. Tuesday's Asian session low at 0.9455 is vulnerable to renewed pressure, and while resistance at 0.9701 limits corrective upside scope, the 0.9390 area remains the near-term objective. Resistance at 0.5991 projects 0.9701. Weekly chart Australian dollar US dollar trend is bearish. You have watched Daily Market Review with me, Ismailova Slava, Grand Capital Financial Analyst, and you can see further details on our site grandcapital.net. I'm wishing you good trade and see you later.